Just like Oregon State and Washington State felt a year ago, I'm stranded in the forest. Sometimes it can be grim, sometimes it can be bleak, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. The Conference of Champions. So much history, so much pedigree, so much pride, all gone for the sense of greed and money. It was USC and UCLA to start, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah followed. And then, of course, Cal and Stanford to the ACC. That leaves our two brother-in-arms, the Cougs and the Beavs. Until late last night into the wee morning hours of September 12th, 2024. They are no longer alone. There are 4 teams coming along: Fresno State, Colorado State, San Diego State, and of course the big dog of them all, Boise State. As a lifelong college football fan and Oregonian, I'm here to give you my raw, authentic emotion on what just transpired. The Pac-12. Will this be the greatest revival story in the history of sports? I am wearing gray sweatpants for this video, so keep your eyes up, but I have a question for you. When have you ever seen a YouTuber mix college football and nature? It's never happened, so just because of that, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your take in the comments. As a true Beaver fan, this is not what I envisioned at all. I originally dreamed of the Big 12 picking up the 2 lost schools after the 2-year grace period. When the conference expired, everyone would be happy. Power 4 football competing for the college football playoff. But as time ticked on in 2023 and 2024 came around, it was obvious and evident that the Big 12 wanted nothing to do with this. They were completely fine with their number of teams, although I'm going to be honest, they need to get a little stronger. Last night when the 4 teams got added, I was angry. Because why not just merge with the Mountain West at that point? You get 4 of their best schools. This is just the Mountain West A-League. There is no possible way this could ever be considered Power 5. I even made a YouTube short about 2 hours ago bashing this exact same subject, but once the emotions subsided and I could look at it from a logical perspective, I do like this. In college football and college athletics in general, it takes a very long time for things to materialize. So if you look at it that way, think about a program like Utah, TCU, UCF, BYU. 10, 15 years ago, they were not at that level of a Power 5. But we look at them in today's day and age, and absolutely through the revenue that they created joining these conferences, they are now able to compete with the top teams. So why can't that exact same thing be said about a Boise State, a Fresno State, a Colorado State, or even a San Diego State? The Pac-12 did not make these moves for today or tomorrow. They made it for 5, 10 years in the future. We don't even know what the landscape of sports is going to look like at that time, but I do see their vision. Y'all, I typically don't script videos, but for this one, I should have, because now I'm just standing in the middle of the woods looking like an idiot with my feet wet, just standing here thinking of what to say. With Boise State's trajectory, they actually could have joined the Pac-12 in 2011, the same year where Colorado and Utah did. Remember all those big bowl wins? Remember them polarizing the country? Yeah, they are ready to be considered P5. Fresno State, you can't quite say the same thing about their success on the field, but off the field, look at them. Look at the finances. They're building a brand new stadium. This would be a perfect time for them to jump up the levels. SDSU's another team that was linked with the Pac-12 well before it disbanded. Remember guys like Rashad Penny? This football program used to be good. Now, on the other hand, basketball, making Final Fours, making deep runs, they are in a huge market. Remember that. Most of conference realignment is about the TV market you play in. That's part of the reason why Oregon State and Washington State even got left out in the first place. I'm on a tangent. Colorado State, new facilities, new stadium, a team that is trending in the right direction as far as football, and a super passionate fan base. You're a college football fan just like me, so you understand that a conference can't have less than 8 teams. There are a lot of directions that the Pac-12 could go into. I'm going to debunk one first. There's one that I keep seeing all over social media. It's the beg for Cal and Stanford to come back. Please come back, Golden Bears, Cardinal, please. No, that is not going to happen because of the academic standards. These are 2 snobby institutions. I'm not even going to lie. The ACC fits them better. The schools like North Carolina, the Dukes of the world, the Miamis. It's a much better fit. I will say they will get tired of the travel costs, but I don't believe that Cal and Stanford will be going anywhere anytime soon. Another scenario is the group of 5 method. However, a lot of people would be on the fence because this goes against everything that the Pac-12 preached. There are some great teams in the American Conference, such as Memphis and Tulane. You add them, it will be much better athletic-wise. However, the travel, the Pac-12 was based on the region. It would make no sense, although on the field, it would be fantastic, but I don't see this happening either. This one is my personal favorite because it involves a lot of change and it would be chaotic. It would make a lot of people mad. The FCS route, Montana, Montana State, maybe Idaho, Idaho State, all joining the Pac-12. Yes, that would be a super hard jump. Some of these teams don't have the finances to pay the money to even get into the FBS, let alone a Power 4, Power 5, Group of 5, whatever you're going to call it, but that would just be sick. And to conclude, the final way for the Pac-12 conference to go, the full raw dog Mountain West method, which is basically just invite more teams like Nevada, San Jose State, Hawaii, whoever you want to go, New Mexico, just do that and let it rip. And you might be asking yourself, why didn't Oregon State and Washington State just merge with the Mountain West at that point, becoming one conference and have a couple extra teams? Well, because brand name is everything in 2024. You can invite these new teams under the Pac-12 wing to still give you a chance of being considered for the Power 5 and an automatic berth in the few coming years of college football. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a great spot. The Pac-12 will live on. My phone's at 2%. It's about to die. We have to get out of here. Go edit the video. Go watch Arizona State versus Texas State. But if you love this, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Let's do this. We're building something special with Saturday Shenanigans. Jump on the bandwagon now before it's too late.